Yo, 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 guess what time it is, you guys? It is tea time, and welcome back to a continuation of Bleach Rebirth for Souls, man. This is part 8, Final Duel. I'm gonna try to finish chapter 2 tonight. I started a little late, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to squeeze maybe 2 hours again tonight. I'm gonna try, but definitely want to at least get through chapter 8. I mean, at least get through chapter 2 before the stream is over with. So let's just get right into it, man. Let's just continue this story and this playthrough, man. Final Duel. Seemingly out of nowhere, a new facet of Ichigo's personality appears. He is wearing a hollow mask and is considerably stronger than Ichigo from before. However, he forcibly rips the mask off his face. Ichigo doesn't want to defeat Bianca while he is not fully himself, and so the duel continues, finally approaching its conclusion. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it then. I'm in it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Serete, the Sokyoku Soul Society.
Sorry about that interruption. All right. Let's just start over.
Interruption? I see. You were able to cut me before, back when that thing controlled you. But of course, I'm sure that's not what you actually want. Very well.
Look at it! Look how it just started. I love that. Oh, I missed it. Ugh.
You make it in time? How did that happen? You're good at this, huh? Strike back. This is just the start. See ya. We're just starting. Strike back. Strike back. Little. Fast enough yet? Better get ready. I'm not done yet. Not push the button. Touch his heart. Give it all I have. Strike back. Try to keep us.
It's clear that neither of us has very much strength left at our disposal at this point.
Strike back. This is just the start. I can't lose. I can see you. Too slow. What?
That's it. So this is all you can do.
Oh, got my ass.
Senkei. Senpon Sakura Kageyoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this? Come on now, focus.
I definitely will watch.
Be still.
We're just starting. This is just the start. You're in for a shock. Strike back. good at this, huh?
Finish it.
With this strike! Let's go, old man! Now! Let's go!
How did that happen?
I don't know how I did that. I just pressed the normal, but I guess that's what happens. Maybe.
I'm not going down!
You wanted to know my reason? You asked to hear why I didn't try to save Rukia? Lawbreakers must be made to face justice. They must be punished according to the crimes they've committed. That is the law.
You were gonna kill her in order to uphold the law. Seriously? Your own sister?
Undue sympathy for one's own kin is unworthy.
What did you say?
Familial devotion is nothing in comparison to the law. It is a weakness that I must not entertain. I must not succumb to sentimentality. The Kuchiki are one of the 4 great noble clans. As such, we have a responsibility. We must set an example for all Soul Reapers. If we cede our responsibility, if we do not uphold the law, who will?
Sorry. I still don't get it. It makes no sense to me. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't be trying to uphold anything. If that's what the law says, then I'd fight the law.
I see. I was never his true enemy. I'm not the one he's fighting against. His true enemy, the one that he's actually been fighting against, are the laws of the Soul Society themselves. In some ways, he's similar to that one. The one whose ferocity I found distasteful. Ichigo Kurosaki, your feral violence, your untamed ferocity has broken my sword. Very well, I will pursue Rukia no more. In other words, the battle is yours.
I won? I won! I won! I won!
Yeah!
Whoa! I can barely stand right now.
I'm sorry, Ichigo. Sorry, I have a really hard head. I tried to catch you, but I missed.
Orihime!
You're in good spirits. For someone covered in blood, Ichigo.
That's our Ichigo.
Really? You actually did it? You really beat Captain Byakuya Kuchiki?
Uryu, Chad, Ganju! You're all okay. Oh, good.
I mean, we're not really okay. But then, compared to you, we're practically unscathed.
Are you hurt, Orihime?
Huh? Me? No, not at all. I have to admit that I wasn't much help, though. I mean, Uryu protected me, and so did some of the Soul Reapers. Honestly, I wasn't really in any danger at all. Well, the thing is, I was just worried about you. I'm very sorry. I couldn't protect you, Ichigo. I'm just so glad. I'm happy that you're all right.
Thanks, Orihime.
To be continued. Alright. The true threat approaches. Renji and Rukia keep running from the Soul Reapers after them. Rukia regrets changing Ichigo's life by giving him her Soul Reaper powers. Renji realizes Ichigo's words to her that he is actually grateful for having his destiny changed. Ichigo is even grateful to Renji as well. However, the two now have to face Kanane. Let's get it.
Let go of me! Please, Renji! Let go! I have to go! I need to help Ichigo!
Shut up! We're trying to escape here. Do you want them to hear us or something? Come on! Just keep it down! That jerk Ichigo. He said that he wanted to repay you.
Repay me?
Yeah.
Rukia. Frankly, she saved my life. She completely changed my entire fate. I became a Soul Reaper because of her. Now, thanks to that, I'm able to fight to protect everyone.
Because of me, Ichigo's fate had been twisted. I felt I had hurt him quite terribly. I can never make up for what I did to him.
You know what? You tend to think too much. You always did. No one thinks badly of you. Trust me, Rukia. Stop taking all the blame onto yourself. To be completely frank, you're not strong enough to bear that burden yet. Divide it up. Parcel it out. Leave it to Ichigo and me. Let us lighten your load. At least until you get your strength back. That's the whole reason that he and I made ourselves stronger. Rukia, just believe in him.
Sorry, Renji.
Quiet. This is no time for apologies.
Thank you.
Shut up. It's not time for that either. Captain Tozen? What are you doing here? What's this?
Am I finna fight? I thought we was finna fight, but then again, I didn't know if they actually fought. Okay, here we go. His name uses the Tentikaran Bakudo to let all Soul Reapers know about Ice's betrayal. They are all surprised to hear what their friend and respected captain has done. Ichigo and the others hear the Tentikura as well. Even as intruders, they were allowed to hear the truth about the 13 Squad betrayal. The reason for this has to do with Aizen's scheme. Let's go.
Hearts of the South, eyes of the North, fingertips of the West, heels of the East. Gather holding the winds, scatter sweeping the rains. Bakudo number 58. Kakushi Tsuijaku!
Kakushi Tsuijaku.
64, 83, 97. Okay, I've located them. East 332, North 1566. They're at the Sokyoku.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Go and locate all captains and lieutenants and communicate to them what's happening. Go and tell them
What's up, Stefan?
everything that we've managed to learn so far about Aizen, and that includes his location. Also, we'll provide the same information to the Ryoka.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm counting on you. I must do all that I can to save the lives of Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Hinamori.
Black and white net. 22nd Bridge, 66th Crown and Cincture. Footprints, distant thunder, sharp arrow, rotating land, cover of night, sea of clouds, pale soldiery. Fill the great circle and charge to the heavens. Bakudo number 77. Tente Kura.
Tente Kura.
Acquisition successful. All captains, lieutenants, and proxy assistant captains of all 13 court guard squads. And all Ryoka. This is Isane Kotetsu,
Isane.
of Squad 4. This is an urgent message from Captain Retsu Unohana of Squad 4 and from myself. What I'm about to tell you is the complete truth.
Wasteland Serete.
No. Aizen?
You heard her. What do you think, old man Yama? I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't do this.
The captain, he couldn't have lost.
But he told me he wouldn't hurt Momo.
Well,
Impossible. The captain has betrayed us. Kaname!
Did you hear the news, Master Mayori?
Of course. I heard everything.
What should we do now?
This doesn't interest me.
of course it doesn't.
What was that all about? Something about the 46 and hypnosis? I don't understand any of it. What's that got to do with us?
I didn't hear anything. Nothing at all.
The voice said she was from Squad 4. You haven't come into direct contact with Squad 4, so you probably couldn't attune to her spiritual pressure.
What? Captains killing captains? Well, frankly, that's their problem. Why bother telling us about it?
They must have thought it was important.
Huh?
Don't you understand, Ichigo?
All right, look, let me explain. The Central 46 is the Serete's supreme judicial body. They're in charge of interpreting rules and maintaining justice.
This Captain Aizen wanted the other Soul Reapers to think that the orders that they were obeying came from the Council itself, when they were really obeying him.
So what does he want?
An execution?
Right. The date of Rukia's execution was moved forward when we got here. That was suspicious. We should have realized something was up then. But this message makes everything crystal clear. It's apparent that this Captain Aizen wants Rukia dead, and won't stop until she is.
Rukia.
Well, let's go. Unyielding emotion. Renji and Rukia are forced back onto the Sokyoku Hill, where Aizen again probably show up. Aizen orders Renji to leave Rukia there and walk away, but he refuses. He cannot come to terms with Aizen's sudden change, as he realizes that he Uzuru and Momo were nothing but pawns for Aizen, he unlooses Zabimaru, ready to fight.
What was that all about? What the... How is... We're on Sokyoku Hill.
Welcome, Renji.
Captain Aizen?
Leave Rukia Kuchiki here. Just go.
I refuse. What? I said no. I will not. Captain Aizen.
I see. Wait, Gin. You're being so stubborn, Renji. If you won't give me Rukia, then I'm afraid I can't help you. But nevertheless, I'll let you have your way. Rukia may remain in your arms, but I'm afraid that the rest of you is going to have to go. Your defensive skills have improved noticeably, Renji. You've truly grown. That pleases me. But all the same, you've chosen a very bad time to be persistent. It's a challenging situation. It's difficult to step on ants without crushing them. As your former captain, I still feel some protectiveness. I'd hate to see you die.
Really? Is that a fact? You'd hate to see me die? Then why? Why did you kill Momo?
Oh, so that earlier...
Did you get the message, T?
Oh, I got the message.
It must have been Asane. Momo's death was unavoidable. She just couldn't live without me, and she had already served her purpose. I killed her out of compassion. Don't you see that?
How could you kill somebody out of compassion?
But it was never my desire to kill her myself. That's why I tried to get Izuru and Toshiro to do the job for me.
We whoop Aizen ass. We whoop Gin ass. We whoop Kaname ass. All they asses. Somebody's ass getting whooped.
Is that so? Izuru, Momo, you had them right there. Both of them in the palm of your hand.
And you, Renji.
Now I see. It's all clear. No way. No. You're not the Captain Aizen that I knew. Not anymore!
Sadly, I was never the Captain Aizen that you proclaimed to know. I'm afraid that person was merely an illusion, Renji. In fact, the Sosuke Aizen that you knew never even existed.
Well, damn.
I don't know exactly what your game is, but you're definitely not getting your hands on Rukia now. Roar! Zabimaru!
Zabimaru!
How are we going to beat hypnosis?
By breaking the hypnosis ourselves.
I'd say that you were the most trouble, Renji.
His bare hand?
He called his bare hand is wild. Broke him.
Sure.
That's tough.
Renji!
Even from the very first time that I met you three, I felt sure that I could use you. That's the reason why I decided to have you assigned to Squad 5 when I had the chance after you became members of the Court Guard. I made the two useful ones subordinates of Gin and myself. And sent
welcome,
you,
welcome. I want to say, am I saying your name right? Is it Andrea? Andrean?
And go.
Please! Captain Aizen! Oh!
No! I won't give her to you. No way. I'm not leaving her. You bastard!
I see. That's unfortunate.
Hey, what are you kneeling down for? Is Rukia really that heavy? I thought I'd give you a hand, Renji.
Side by side, Ichigo saves Renji from Aizen's attack. He had rushed there upon learning that Aizen's plan was to eliminate Rukia. He and Renji are both exhausted after their many battles, but they stand up once again to save their friend. They are now on the same side to protect Rukia from Aizen. Let's get it.
Ichigo, I'm sorry that you had to come to our aid.
What? Well, you looked pretty pooped from just carrying Rukia around. Was running away too much for you, Renji?
Huh? Oh yeah? Well, you look like you could use a nice nap yourself. Maybe you ought to go and curl up in a comfy blanket somewhere. Nice and quiet!
What did you say? Are you for real? Is this the thanks I get?
What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? I was trying to thank you, but you...
So sorry. I didn't want to be ill-mannered and intrude, so I let that boy in.
That's all right. Just another ant to step on.
I forgot where you and me ended up.
We're back on top of the Sokyoku.
Yeah.
Tell me, can you run right now, Renji?
I can, but I won't.
Now look.
I have a plan. Sabimoto may be broken, but he still has a few surprises left in him. I am going to fight. You know just as well as I do. I mean, there's no point at all in trying to run away. Listen, I'm not saying we can beat them, but maybe we can stun them, and in the end, walk out of here with some pride left.
Okay, sure. Well, all right. I guess that we're a team then.
Dude, it'd be cool if they have like team stuff. I don't think they do. Defeat Sosuke Aizen. Let's do it.
I can only use this one time. But if it works, it will create an opening. Captain Aizen is very powerful. You'll only have an instant, and a brief one at that. So don't miss it.
Okay.
I'm not done yet. Cut you apart. Try to keep up.
Nonsense.
We're just starting. Incredible. I can't lose.
There.
Huh. Now you feel like no. The fact that I remember when they first aired this, man, he stopped not just his sword, but his dang music.
No.
Crazy.
No.
Fearful face.
Where did he go? No.
Shit.
Ichigo. Renji. I can't move.
Now, get up, Rukia Kuchiki. Oh, I see. You've been weakened thanks to the impact of my spiritual pressure.
Ichigo.
Poor thing, he's still conscious. Your will to live exceeds your skills, but it's working against you now. I wouldn't push myself too hard, though. Your backbone is the only thing holding
What's up,
the two
Stefan?
halves of you together right now. Struggle all you want, but you're never going to be able to make it to your feet. It's not a matter of will. It's structurally impossible. But look at the bright side. You got farther than I expected. Now just rest quietly for a while. Your part in all this is over.
My part?
Why can't we move?
He sliced us, man. Shoot. To be continued. He sliced the dog mess out of us.
It hurts.
To stand at the top. Aizen's scheme started with Urahara, the first head of the Department of Research and Development, successfully created the Hogyoku. The Hogyoku is capable of blurring the lines between Soul Reapers and Hollows, allowing its user to achieve invincible powers. Urahara, understanding the dangers posed by this, had hidden the Hogyoku. The hidden place he chose was inside Rukia's Kompaku, her very soul. Aizen planned to have Rukia executed. Executed by the Sokyoku to tear apart her Kompaku and obtain Hogyoku inside. Ah, that was the plan. But why did he choose Rukia? I don't think they explained that.
My part?
Yes, I was fully aware that you would be coming. I even knew from where. I knew you would arrive in West Rukon District. That's the reason why I posted surveillance there. I lowered the wall around the Serete right after your arrival. And additionally, placed squads 3 and 9 behind the gate. Then I had Geen drive you two away personally. Because the wall had been moved down, and with the captains roaming around there, behind it, I knew that Kukaku Shiba's flower crane cannon would be your only way in. I will say your arrival was spectacular, and your group outwitted and outfought even the captains. Every single Soul Reaper in the whole Serete was occupied with looking for you. Yes, the entire situation was very exciting and engaging. Thanks to the distraction that you provided, even the murder of a captain received little attention. You made things easy for me.
But hold on. I don't get this. How did you know that we'd arrive in West Rukon District?
That's completely obvious. It had to be there. West Rukon District is Kisuke Urahara's base of operations. The only place you could enter using a Senkaimon that he created was West Rukon District.
What?
That surprises you? Really? You work for him, don't you? Didn't you come to recapture Rukia Kuchiki on orders given by Kisuke Urahara?
What are you?
Oh, I see. Then that means you haven't been told. Ah, well. I suppose I can tell you now that it's all over. To start with, are you aware that Soul Reapers have 4 basic combat methods? They are Zanjutsu, Hakuda, Ho-Ho, and finally Kido. Each of these disciplines requires that the user have a certain level of power, but in attempting to master any particular one of those methods, one eventually runs into a wall that's determined by one's potential. At that point, improvement comes to a full stop. All Soul Reapers have these limits, it's unavoidable, but the question becomes, is it possible to break through the walls one encounters? It is, but only by one means. The solution is called hollowification. The hollowification of a Soul Reaper, the Soul Reaperification of hollows. By removing the barrier between these two opposing life forms, new heights of power and ability can be achieved. This isn't a new theory by any means. It's been around for quite a while. I focused my efforts on hollows, and eventually I was able to send out a number of hollows with powers very much like those that are possessed by Soul Reapers. Hollows that could turn off their spiritual pressure and make Zanpakuto disappear just by touching them. Hollows that could fuse with Soul Reapers. But none of them could be truly considered a new kind of being. There were others who delved into this field, but they were hindered by ignorance and the limitations of their ethics. In the end, no one was successful at it. That is, not until Kisuke Urahara. Working outside the Soul Society's scientific community, he created a substance that could remove the barrier between Hollows and Soul Reapers in an instant. It was called Hogyoku. It was very dangerous. At least he seemed to think so, because before long, he tried to destroy it. However, it was to no avail. To Kisuke's dismay, he soon discovered that he was not able to eliminate his creation. And so, reluctantly, he did what he had to do. At that point, Kisuke placed a protective shell around the Hogyoku. By doing so, he was able to implant it deep within a person's konpaku. Now, do you understand? The hiding place that he ended up choosing was you, Rukia Kuchiki.
But why Rukia?
What?
By the time that I'd become aware of this secret, you'd already gone missing somewhere in the world of the living. But instinctively, I knew that Kisuke Urahara was behind it. I can think of no one else who would have the capability to create an untraceable Kigai. So then, do you finally understand the truth now? He wasn't trying to help you. He was turning you into a human to conceal the whereabouts of the Hogyoku. Luckily, the situation didn't last long. It was only a few months later that you were discovered in the world of the living. And immediately,
Aizen!
Yeah, you talk too much,
It's been
boy.
a long time since I was able to set eyes on your face. Tell me, what brought about the change, Sajin?
Why, you... How dare you grin at me like that, Aizen? You betrayed, misled, and deceived us all. But now you're going to pay for that. So will you, Kaname. Explain yourselves if you can. Or is there no good explanation? I'm sorry, Kaname. Bunkai! What? Aizen is still standing next to Kaname?
Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
They're both captain class. How could they be so unequal in strength?
That's crazy.
Kyoka Suigetsu's complete hypnosis is flawless. Even if you know it's coming, you can't prepare. It's impossible to evade.
A level 90 Aisho Haki? Now that's scary. But I have to ask, when did you achieve that?
No, it was a failure. I couldn't even summon a third of its normal destructive capability. Hado in the 90s are rather unwieldy.
That is crazy anguished face.
I'm sorry. Now, where did we leave off? Oh yes, Rukia Kuchiki. The moment when you were discovered in the world of the living, the very first thing I did was to eliminate the Council of 46.
That's
Isane
crazy.
probably told you something to the effect of, Sosuke Aizen faked his own death and disappeared, and then he plotted and carried out the murder of the Council of 46. But that isn't the way it really happened. After you had been located, I killed the members of the Council, and then I placed a spell on the Central Underground Assembly Hall. That way, I made it appear as if the Council members were alive and were simply in session. Even if someone were to enter the chamber, they wouldn't see anything unusual. But then, if they didn't have the Council's permission in the first place, no captain would even be attempting to go there anyway. Then after that, the three of us hid ourselves inside the underground assembly hall. From there, we issued orders as though we were the Council of 46, with no one on the outside being any the wiser. To ensure that you were captured and returned, we dispatched your brother and Renji. In order to dissolve your Konpaku and extract the Hogyoku that had been hidden inside of you, the plan that I put together was to execute you with the Sogyoku. But we were cognizant of the fact that your Ryoka friends might very well make an attempt to rescue you. If the execution failed because of such an attempt or for some other reason, I needed to have a backup plan at the ready. And what I found is this.
No!
The secret.
What's the secret? Oh.
Amazing. Something as small as this. The Hogyoku. The Konpaku itself is undamaged. Amazing technology. Unfortunately, you are no longer needed. Kill her, Gin.
All right then. Shoot him dead, Shinzo.
Byakuya. Byakuya, why? Why did you? Why?
That's your brother.
Byakuya. Byakuya. Byakuya.
Ah, there's a face I haven't seen for a while.
That's cold. They like, nigga, please. Nah, for real, this is definitely crazy.
You twitch so much as a finger, and you lose your head.
I see.
Don't move.
My apologies, Captain Aizen. I got caught.
Captain Tosin.
And it's over.
He said, don't you move a finger.
Can't you see? Take a good look around. You're completely surrounded.
Aizen. Captain Aizen!
It's over, Aizen. What is it? What's so funny, Aizen?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's time.
Soiphone, get back!
You know, it really is too bad. I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner a while longer. Bye-bye, Kongiku. I'm sorry.
This is insane.
This, this is crazy.
Huh?
He's rising! You can't escape! Stop. That light goes by the name Negacion. It's something that the Menos Grande use in order to rescue each other. The moment that light envelops something, it's all over. They're in another world now. It's been taken out of our hands. There's simply nothing that we can do any longer. It's the reality that anybody who's ever fought against the Menos Grande is well aware of. That from the moment at which the light came down, this was already over, and Aizen was beyond our reach even then. Kaname! Come down here, Kaname! Why? Why did you become a Soul Reaper? Wasn't it for the sake of your dead friend? Wasn't it so that you'd be able to uphold justice? Where is your sense of justice now? Where has it gone?
I told you, Sajin. The path that I choose to follow is the one that's least soaked in blood. Justice is always there, and in fact, the path I walk is justice.
Chosen.
Well,
you joined forces with the Menos Grande, but why?
To seek greater heights.
Have you fallen, Aizen?
Don't kid yourself, Ukitake. No one has ever stood atop the heavens before. Not you, nor I, nor the gods. But the unbearable vacancy of heaven's throne ends now. I will stand at the top. It's time to say goodbye, Soul Reapers. It's time to say goodbye, Ryoka boy. You did prove to be interesting, at least for a human.
You bastard. This isn't over! I'll fight you! I'll kick your ass! Oh god! You think you're all that, but you're not! Then, the rain stopped. Whew! Aizen leaves. Byakuya tells Rukia about his own past and the moment he decided to take her as his adopted sister. His cool demeanor stemmed from wanting to follow the Soul Society's rules, and from death on, his wife, Haisena, Rukia's older sister, as the fight subsides, the Serite slowly goes back to normal. Ichigo and his friends are ready to go back to the world of living, but on meeting with Rukia, they say that they will remain in the Soul Society. Well, this is finally the end of chapter 2.
Captain Unohana, may I ask you, how are Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Hinamori?
They're stable. Well, for now at least. But moving forward, the rest of it will have to be up to them. Kotetsu is going to continue with their treatment.
Did you see a T?
Sir, there's still Captain Kuchiki and the Ryoka boy.
It looks to me like the Ryoka girl doesn't need our help at all. You were reckless, Captain Kuchiki. Rukia Kuchiki, come here, please. Captain Kuchiki is asking
for you. Rukia, are you there?
I'm right here, Byakuya.
Well, there's something that I want to tell you about.
Goodbye, T, and Stefan we will settle the score. You finna dip off?
It was on a spring morning about 50 years ago when I lost my wife. Her name was Hisana.
Yes.
Alright, bro. Have a good night, man.
Passed from the world of the living and was sent to the Rukon district along with her sister. It was difficult for her to survive there while also having to provide care for her sibling, so she decided to run away. Hisana never forgave herself for what she did. After becoming my wife, she continued to search for her sister almost every day over the course of the next 5 years. Before she passed, she spoke to me and said, "Please keep looking for my sister. And when you find her, use your power."
No, you didn't get it. That is what I put when Aizen left.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
To look for Hisana's sister. I managed to find her just a year later, and soon after, brought her into the Kuchiki clan. Per Hisana's dying wish, I kept Hisana's relation to her secret, and never revealed it to my sister-in-law. That person is you, Rukia. When I brought you and Hisana into the Kuchiki clan, I broke the law against mixing the blood of a noble family with the blood from one of ignoble birth, not once, but twice. That is the reason why, after I took you in, I made an oath while standing at the graves of my parents. I vowed that I would never again break the law. I swore from that moment on, I would always uphold it, whatever it might cost to do so. When you were condemned to execution, I was left adrift, not knowing what I should do. Should I honor the oath that I made to my parents, or should I remain true to the promise I made to Hisana? I asked myself, what was I to do? Ichigo Kurosaki, I thank you. Rukia, I'm sorry.
Yes,
1 week
it's
after Aizen's
finished.
departure.
They let me use their sewing room. I made these. I tried to remember what everyone was wearing when we got here. Well, what do you think?
You have my thanks as well, T and Stefan.
It's different.
I added my own touch. This one's for you, Orihime.
It's kinda cute.
You think so? I made this too. It's for Rukia to wear back in the world of the living. It's like the dress she used to wear before.
Uryu, you know, I think that you might be better at making clothes than fighting.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm gonna show this to Rukia.
All right, who's next? What's the matter, huh? None of you cowards wants any of this?
All right, fine. Tell you what, I'll spar with you.
I'll admit, you've got guts. You sure? You just finished convalescing, and I won't hold back.
Well, so did you. But I wasn't convalescing. I was injured, not sick.
Hey! Good morning, Captain.
Well. You're looking pretty good, Ichigo. Have your wounds healed up?
Right. Yeah. I'm fully...
You are, huh? I'm glad to hear it. This means that now I can fight you without holding back. Come back here, boy!
No way! Forget it! I'm never fighting you again!
What? You won't get away!
Just as rowdy as ever, I see.
Especially ever since that Ichigo showed up on the scene. Oh well. Better rowdy than boring, I suppose.
Listen, why exactly are you here with us? What about Captain Komamura?
Well, to tell you the truth,
See what do we do?
We run. We didn't want to fight Kapachi again. We run. We run like hell.
nameless friend of Konami, tell me, just what would you have said to stop him?
Oh.
Captain Komamura, if I may ask you something. Will Captain Tosin ever come back?
Undoubtedly. And when he does, we'll knock the cobwebs from his head.
I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner a while longer. I'm sorry.
Stupid man. Ugh, how I hate you. So stupid.
What is?
Ah! You scared me.
There's someone here to see you, Rangiku.
Isuru.
Rangiku.
Are you hungry? Want some soba buns?
Momo.
Momo.
There's no way Kenpachi chased me this far, right?
Ichigo!
What's wrong, Odahime?
She's gone! I can't find Rukia anywhere in the Seirei.
I'm sure that you must be wondering why I'm still alive now.
Not at all. Well, if you were dead, then who would I have around to compete with, huh? Captain,
Renji!
Just shut up!
Huh?
Listen, what do you want? Come on! I was about to say something heartfelt here.
Oh, sorry. Do you happen to know where Rukia is?
Huh? What? Wait, did something happen to her?
Well, if you don't know anything...
Come on, Ichigo. You really shouldn't enter the hospital rooms of people that you don't know.
Hey, Odahime. Well, I mean, I guess I kinda know him. Sorry. Renji, Byakuya. See ya.
Just busting like them.
I shouldn't have bothered you.
Huh? What was that all about? Is everything all right, Captain?
It's just that, is he really going to continue doing that? Is he actually going to keep calling me by my first name?
I mean, that's Ichigo.
Ichigo, don't you think that maybe we should have asked someone else about Rukia?
Nah, if Renji doesn't know where she is, Rangiku and the others probably don't either. You already searched the Seirete, right? Well then, there's only one other place that she can be.
Should be what?
Hey, I knew you'd be here.
Ichigo, Orihime.
Looks like you're all done. Let's go. They're gonna open the gate to the world of the living tomorrow. You're still not feeling well. That much is clear. You should rest up for tomorrow.
Yes, I will, but first, there's something that I have to tell you. I've decided that I'm going to stay here.
Okay. That's good.
What?
I mean, you know, I guess if that's what you want. Look.
Should we call him Captain or first name?
We gonna call that nigga his first name. He ain't my captain.
I remember it now. I know the reason why I wanted to save you so badly.
Man, ain't my captain.
This is the official Senkaimon. Of course, we installed a Reishihen Kanki just for you. Ichigo, this is for you.
Jushiro, what is it?
It's a tracker.
Well, Rukia, take care.
I will. Chad, Uryu, Orihime, take care, guys.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here. Uryu made this for you. You have to wear it, okay?
Huh? Sure.
I'll see you, Rukia.
Yeah. Thank you, Ichigo.
That's my line. Thanks, Rukia. Because of you, the rain is over. It's finally stopped.
Oh snap! The opening for the Arrancar stuff. Chapter 3. This is like, bro, it's almost like they did like an opening for like every chapter, and I'm loving it. But is this the last chapter? Because it seems like this is going pretty far, and if I am correct, this game, the story is supposed to stop at Ichigo versus Aizen, their final fight. So did they only really just put like just 2 chapters in this whole game?
We did again.
Yes, we did it. But now we go on to chapter 3. What time is it? And we got time to start chapter 3. Okay, well, let's just start it. Harbinger. After coming back to the world to live, Ichigo protects Karakura Town from hollows using the substitute Soul Reaper combat pass given to him by Ukitake. A new school year starts and he suddenly receives a warning from his combat pass. Ichigo, Chad, or Hime all hurry out of their classroom while Uru stays there. Orion explains to the confused Ichigo that Uryu has been hiding an issue for some time, even before their return to Soul Society. Meanwhile, even bigger troubles are waiting for Ichigo and his friends. Let's do it. Whew, let's do it to it.
The story of Rukia's rescue ended with an unexpected development.
5-star arc.
The series of events in the world of living were all of the work of Sosuke Aizen, captain of the Squad 5. The Hogyoku had been hidden inside Rukia by Kisuke Urahara. This orb fell into Aizen's hand, who then disappeared along with Gin Ichimaru and Kaname Tosen. As such, Ichigo Kurosaki and friends, once deemed invading Ryoka, who had sent the Seirete into disarray, were able to reconcile with the squads of the 13 Court Guard squads. The day they returned to the world of living, Ichigo Kurosaki decided to accept Rukia's decision to stay behind. With this, summer vacation ended for Ichigo and his friends.
Summer vacation. Oh, this happened over the summer. That's crazy. What is this, comb? Yeah, this is comb. You freak bastard. World of the living. Karakura Town.
Shut up, fool!
You pervert.
Can't you see that I'm having the dream of the century over here? Ooh, what rotten timing! Just another 2 minutes or so, and I would have gotten the chance to be up to my ears in pudding and babes. Huh? Huh? Ah! Ichigo! All right, you're finally back. Great. Now I'll be able to get out of this stupid body. Oh, you wait a second. If you're back, then does that mean... Welcome home, Rukia! Hey! Huh? Huh? Where is she?
She stayed behind.
What? How come? What's the point of you going there, then?
Popped his ass right out.
This substitute Soul Reaper combat pass really turned him back into soul candy. Sorry, I'll listen to all your complaints tomorrow. But for today, just let me get a little rest. This combat pass is...
It's a tracker.
In the Soul Society, we were able to bring an end to quarrels that Rukia bore for years. The quarrels with Ganju and Kukaku, and even with Byakuya. When Rukia told me she'd decided to stay in the Soul Society, there was no trace of her usual sadness about her. Before, when I left the Soul Society, Jushiro gave this to me. It's what's called a Substitute Soul Reaper Combat Pass. When a Substitute Soul Reaper has been of service to the Soul Society, giving them a badge like this is a long-standing tradition. It's meant to be an acknowledgement for all of their good deeds. When we departed and returned to the world of the living, we found that Kisuke was waiting there to greet us. And not just that, he also wanted to apologize. For hiding the Hogyoku inside Rukia. He had his reasons for that, but regardless, he ended up putting all of us in danger because of it. But all of that has been put behind us now. Kisuke came to our aid, just when we needed it most. He made us stronger, and I think it's thanks to him we were able to save Rukia when all was said and done. Well, anyway, we're all safely home now. And tomorrow, I go back to my normal routine of being a substitute Soul Reaper.
Ichigo! Come on! You're gonna miss the bus!
Get ready quick, Ichigo! And don't forget to have a good day at school, huh?
Kurosaki home. September 1st. The new semester begins.
Good morning, Ichigo!
Hi. What's up with your hair? It looks stupid.
What do you mean?
By the way, I heard we're getting a new transfer student this semester. I wonder what they'll be like.
Huh. Really?
This is gonna be Rukia.
What?
Ichigo, is there Hollow?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Defeat the Hollow. Let's do it. Let's get this out the way. It's Shinji. Is that his name? Shinji?
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Too easy.
You know, I totally could have handled this guy by myself. I mean, it really wasn't a big deal. You guys didn't have to cut class.
I know, but I've always wanted to get the chance to lie my way out of class.
Honesty's a good quality, Orihime, but maybe you're overdoing it.
But, where's Uryu?
Uryu hasn't been doing too well, I'm sorry to say.
What?
Really?
Yeah, since before we left the Soul Society.
Did you know this?
No.
I have a suspicion that he really didn't want you guys to know. I don't think that he likes to share things like that.
Uh-oh,
and would rather
there's
keep it to
Shinji.
himself.
Ichigo Kurosaki, eh?
This nigga walking on the clouds. Crazy. $18. Huh. What are all these? Interesting. Okay, I guess we'll just start with this one. Special Lecture Chad. I can't pronounce it. Yasortoro Sado. The Women's Soul Reaper Association asks Chad to help them exercise. He refuses at first, but moved by how serious they are about fitness, he gives in. On the day they had scheduled to exercise, they find some male Soul Reapers standing in the way. Will Chad be able to help the Women's Soul Reapers Association get the exercise they need? Okay, let's do that. What are these like? Are these like filler episodes? That's what it's giving. It's giving filler.
Do I have this right? You want me to train you?
Yes, indeed. I heard from Orihime. You're good at boxing, aren't you?
I do box, but I wouldn't know about good. And I don't really see how that's relevant anyway.
According to our sources, boxing is used as a form of exercise in the world of the living, correct?
That nigga Chad got the hose.
People also use it to lose weight due to its exceptional ability to burn fat. Most importantly, boxing was originally a fighting technique, was it not? It could also prove useful in battle.
We of the Women's Soul Reaper Association would absolutely love to try it out and see what it's like.
Oh, please. We'll make it worth your time.
But
make it worth your time, Chad. That's coming from Rangiku.
Exercising are two different things. I could teach you about boxing, maybe, but I don't know anything about burning fat.
Let's not sweat the details. We just want to try it out. Truth be told, as long as we're able to burn some fat, then it's all good to us.
This is definitely a filler. These are definitely filler mission. Do we have to? Yes, we do. My boy Chad got the hose. Look at him.
Since you insist. All right then.
Really? Oh, great. Thank you so much.
But give me some time to prepare. If I'm doing this, I want to make sure.
Grab my water real quick. What is going on?
He doesn't play around.
We also need to prepare then. We must schedule the time and place.
I also asked Orihime about this. But fighting and burning
I also do kickboxing.
Nice.
Enjoy yourself and to follow the rhythm so that you stay motivated. But they're Soul Reapers. They're experts. I can't make it easy for them just because it's their first time. They probably wouldn't even break a sweat. I have to keep all of that.
I've actually done mixed martial arts for a year.
I want
back
them
in
to be
college.
satisfied. I'm Yasutora Sato, and I'll be your special instructor today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
Sato seems off somehow.
So you are a mob.
He just isn't acting like his usual self
Yeah.
today.
We must get serious about this too. He's agreed to teach us, and we can't waste his goodwill.
Yes, let's do our best. We'll be even more beautiful.
Once we're done with this mission, that'll be it for the stream, because I still do got work. I did want to make this like 2 hours, but I'm not gonna push it.
Hold it! Stop right there, Sato.
We will put an end to this obscene meeting.
What's this? What are you guys doing here?
We're here from the Senate Disciplinary Committee.
Huh? There's no official record of such an organization being recognized.
Rumor has it that you're gathering female Soul Reapers with some unspeakable plan in mind.
Y'all just mad he got the hoes.
You're getting this all wrong. I'm merely teaching them how to exercise.
Oh, aren't you a funny guy?
Wait, my brain has an idea.
Could have invited us too, you know.
I think Hisagi is getting much too worked up about all this.
Anyway, why did you gather a bunch of female Soul Reapers? You must be planning something. All right, then. If you insist on going ahead with that, you will have to defeat us first. With your fists!
I see. So I have to discipline the disciplinary committee. I don't really want to fight, but it looks like I have no other option. Very well then, I accept your challenge.
This is funny. You got Chad at the. Yep. Am I actually gonna be able to fight?
Say, you're tough.
Iba! Sato isn't giving up easily, huh? Does he really care that much about exercise?
Stop fooling around! That's enough, all of you!
One punch a hero nobody knows could fit in.
Renji! Oh!
Renji! Shuhei!
Sorry.
What?
Just smack the bullshit out of him.
How dare you try to stop our exercise session?
This is unforgivable.
Well, we...
No mercy at all.
No mercy at all. She punched him.
I'm so sorry!
We're so sorry!
One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows could fit in.
Truly sorry.
That game had potential, but I didn't like it.
I think that you've made your
I never
point.
played it. I've seen gameplays of it. I was like, nah.
We're all here together. Why waste this opportunity? I just want all of you to exercise and have some fun.
Really? You'd be so kind as to help us even though we ruined your lesson? I mean, it was just a misunderstanding. But still.
There are no enemies here, and there's no allies either.
Wow. I underestimated you. You're a real...
Okay, we will stick with Xenoverse 2.
Yeah, Xenoverse 2 is better.
Exaggerating now. Right now, let's just get back to exercising. This time, it'll be all of us together.
Yeah!
I guess that's true.
Who punches like
This
that?
is nothing. Yeah.
What do you say, Iba? I'm looking trimmer and slimmer than ever, aren't I?
Do you have one?
Yes, you
Do I have what?
What
The
are you
jiggle
looking at?
physics!
Stay focused on the exercise.
I'm not looking at anything. How's my form, coach? Huh?
You're doing well. Keep your elbows tucked, and you'll do even better.
Xenoverse 2.
Thanks, coach.
Sato.
Yeah, I got Xenoverse too.
What are you talking about? You're our instructor now. One can't learn without respecting his teacher. It's only natural.
I see. Thank you. You know, I never expected this. I never thought boxing would bring all of us together. I guess that this is just another way of using your fists to help others.
Alright, I'm going ahead and end the stream right here for the night, man. We started chapter 3. Looks like chapter 3 is gonna be pretty, it might be pretty long. If chapter 2 was this freaking long, I know chapter, look at that. I know chapter 3 gonna be long as hell.
Character creation as a share factory on Bleach.
That'll be cool. But shout out to Stefan, man, for stopping in as long as he did to the stream, man. I appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate everybody else that decided to check this stream out later, man. Links to my socials are down below. Please follow me on all those. Please hit the bell to be notified when I go live, when I drop any content on my channel. My race on Xenoverse, I'm a Saiyan. I'm a straight Saiyan. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you don't mind, you guys. Leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And tell me what you like about this playthrough in the stream. Tell me what you did not like about it. Let me know I can make these more enjoyable for you guys to view as I am making them. Tomorrow we will be continuing the story in chapter 3. See how far we get. And yeah, just continue to have fun, man. So, thanks for spending your time with Tea Time. See you guys on the next playthrough stream for the channel. Stay blessed, stay safe, and as always, have a wonderful day or night.